We are recording and we are streaming.
All right. For our one listener, we're back. Love you.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Thanks, Dean.
Is it Dean or Sean or Ken?
It's probably not Dean. Probably what it is it's probably Damien while he's trying to keep up on what's going on while he's like wrapping up his session, you know. And so we're gonna drop from 1 to 0 at about 8:30.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be worth it though. It's a good trade. Yeah, so we're playing Quest, the adventure game. And we're running through the classic 2nd edition super module, Desert of Desolation. And our party is slowly approaching the top layer of the pyramid. Although for you guys, you've actually been doing it quite quickly. Given that you're the slow motion power gamers.
Slow motion power gamers.
And given that we have that special rope that we can, you know, extend upward infinitely.
It's been helpful.
That's pretty damn handy.
That is like a common magic item as opposed to my like exceptional magic item. Maybe that's a sore subject. I don't know.
Yeah. So last session, I remember some whites and I remember some ghouls. I remember a magical sword.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys made your way up to the 3rd level of the pyramid. So you started out at the base level and you jumped into the burning bowl, and that teleported you to the master maze. And rather than kind of wander on the maze for hours or days or weeks or whatever, you guys made your way directly up from the Minotaur room to the halls of the upper priesthood, which you've been exploring. And you're currently we made friends with the giant spider, which is cool. And you named her
Nessie.
What's her name? Nessie, yeah. And I think Jason Ramdas has been like riding her around, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, we practiced riding up on walls and stuff. It's going really well.
Grunak's begrudgingly
Didn't we find a gnome named Prick?
You did. His name is Prick, P-R-I-K.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. And what Prick has been trapped here for a while. But you discovered him because all of his turds were lying around on the ground. Some real sleuthing there by Ramdas. And he's kind of a master of invisibility, and he built like this special wingsuit that allows him to sort of air surf, and he air surfed up the river Athos. Yeah. And you guys have been interrogating him, and you decided that he's cool, and you're going to let him hang out with you. And I think that's where we left it.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have a map to look at here?
We do.
Yeah. So then, but he's going with us now, yeah? Our buddy Prick?
Maybe, if you want him
to. His pog has way too much tender loving care placed in it for us not to bring him with us, so we kind of have to bring him.
We have to bring it.
So what about these flying apples? What I remember what we discovered about these flying apples?
They heal us, don't they?
They do, yeah. What did they give us? Did they give us 1? No, they heal you 2 hit points or 2 wounds, or I forget what they're called in Quest. But also, you recover 1. You can recover 1 AP when you eat them, up to 3 times a day.
Nice. So how many are we able to take with us?
All that you see here.
I think you gave us a number, didn't you, already?
Yeah, I did.
On our character sheets. I think I put it on my character sheet.
Oh yeah, they probably are there.
It was a finite number.
Oh, I don't have them listed. How many do you have, Ken?
Let me check here.
Or do you have them all?
No, I think 10 each.
10
is
each?
is what you gave us, Lyle.
Cool. Sounds right.
I have a Wraith Firebomb that I have no clue how I got it. Okay,
you found it somewhere here in the pyramid.
It was
Oh, it was in the hay.
Oh, okay. Right. 10 magical apples in my inventory.
Nice. So, are we heading north? I can't even remember. Or should we?
I say we stick with the water since we have the water to potentially be interesting now.
Yeah, Prick told you about that. He said that he came from the north, from north to south, and that he climbed up a shaft, and like underneath the shaft where he came from was a sphinx. But he says that he's heading south, and he asked you, "Hey, did you guys come with that paladin lady that I saw?"
Paladin lady.
Paladin lady?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're not with her, huh?
No.
Yeah, I saw her fight the flying dude, and she stabbed him right through the chest with her big shiny sword, and he just laughed at her, and he said, "You can't hurt me. My soul lies elsewhere." And then he like flew up, disappeared, and then she had to run.
Did she seem nice?
She seemed very nice, yes.
Which direction did she run?
He points south in the direction of the south on the map.
Let's go south.
Well, we came from the south, right? The only thing down there is a hole.
You guys came from the east.
Yeah, we came in there.
But also...
Wait, we came from the east. I mean, this time we did, but originally we came from the south because that's where the trap door is.
Yes, but you came around. You didn't come through the room to the south. You where you see a beautiful waterfall falling. You came from
Yeah.
From the east.
So we need to go down that southern
we
corridor where it looks like there's sarcophagi in the room down below.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Let's go into that room with the sarcophagi. Hey, Damien.
There he is.
Yes, I knew if we'd like waited around long enough.
Yeah.
Basically, we've done nothing, Damien. Just sort of felt the lack of you.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are we going for it? So we're thinking about going south through the fallopian tube here.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Uh-huh. Cool. So yeah, you guys enter. Let me hold on 1 second. Bring up my map. Room 5. Yeah. So as you follow the river, you enter an octagonal room, 30 feet across, 50 feet wide. Yes. Dimensions.
Old school.
Math.
Always, dude. Always dimensions. You see a large waterfall cascading down the south wall from the mouth of a huge, giant carved lion's head, hung just below the lip of the ledge that encircles a room that you can see about 30 feet up.
Right.
The
here?
water splashes into a right around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The water splashes into a large pool, empties into a stream, and then flows through the north entrance. The splashing water is very noisy. 4 palm trees grow next to the pool. Their tops are nearly level with the ledge 30 feet above. Nestled in the lush greenery of their fronds, you see several pineapple-looking fruits. Identical granite altars stand on the east and west sides of the pool. Each altar has the impressions of a right and left hand carved into its top, and golden inscriptions engraved on the front of the altars. Wooden doorways banded with bronze lead east and west.
I feel like we need to go through one of those doorways personally. We could also try and get some fruit.
I think we should get the pineapple and try it.
Yeah, let's check out the
other
pineapple.
fruit wasn't harmful. Can we use that magic rope and climb up and pull some out, or are they easier to get to than that?
I think Grunak should just shake one of the trees.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a fine idea. Grunak stretches appropriately.
Grunak, do you think you have enough strength?
Grunak regards his friend amusedly. Little Ramdas.
Are you gonna like shake them really hard to show how strong you are? Is that?
You know, Grunak's no fool. He's not going to damage the tree. He's just going to see if he can shake some loose.
Got it. Okay, sure.
I whispered to our other friends. I think I might root. I think that'd be funny.
All right, so you shake the tree, and 4 pineapples fall. And when they hit the ground, there's a massive pineapple explosion, and they all like blow up hugely in your face and send pineapple shrapnel everywhere, covering the entire room. I'm gonna do a roll. I'm gonna say 1d8 pineapples fall. Actually, I'm gonna go, since you shook it because you're Grunak and you're strong. I'm gonna go 4 plus 1d6. 10 pineapples fall. That was max roll. And each pineapple does 1 point of damage.
So in this game, that kills Grunak.
It just brings it down to 0. And everyone except for Grunak takes half damage. So all of you guys take 5. Prick is standing at a distance. He's undamaged.
That's wonderful. That's
He's a
wonderful.
little prick. Yeah. And Grunak, you are just stunned down at 0. You're completely mauled by. You're covered with like pineapple shrapnel and like bits.
He looks up at Ramdas and just kind of dazedly says, "See, I told you I could do it."
I mean,
and I say, "How you feeling?"
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm kind of worried that he might have more of an emotional wound than a physical wound after this, though. Like, I don't know that this befits the King Grunak. This might. I think we all need to promise to not share this story.
No. This is part of the tale. This is part of the tale.
Hey, you're unconscious.
Buck pipes up and he says, "Not tell the story of how Grunak was laid low by a pineapple. Not tell that story."
It's 10 exploding pineapples, my friend.
I think it'll change. I mean, it'll change in the song from version to version. Like, it will have taken all the damage, and it'll have been 30 wounds, and yet... I'm
imagining a song that goes something like, "And shook the tree and blew up the pineapple and knocked him down and knocked..." Anyways, I could go on.
Is Grunak conscious yet?
Now you are.
Nice.
Aman, can you heal him and us?
I got this. I don't know that Amon's healing is magical, so I think he just kind of like sits Grunak up against the tree. And he can tell that, like, he just kind of, he took some, like, hits and bludgeons, but he's going to be fine. He just kind of needs to catch his breath.
I've had many concussions, my friend.
Yeah, that's the issue. I told you, each one is worse. You can't just throw them off because you've had them before.
It makes my skull stronger as it regrows. Every time.
Why you're so violent?
Every time.
I'm going to have to talk to a psychiatrist about this.
As you guys are walking around, you see that your footsteps cause the trees to tremble a little bit, and you can see more pineapples above kind of shaking.
I'm gonna very carefully. I'm not going to get anywhere near the pineapples. I'm gonna stay in the water, and I'm gonna go check out those tombs or whatever those white objects are.
Yep, the altars.
Okay, altars. Yeah.
Yeah, you get closer and you see that there's writing on them.
I'd like to examine that writing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm staying away from those trees.
Feeling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have a feeling we're about to get a handout.
Yeah.
What gives you that idea?
Hey, turning Logra, Regra, Neg.
Yeah, you see 4 words.
Okay.
Written. Yeah, Turnin, Logra, Regra, and Neg.
Okay.
Takes out his.
Is gonna be where?
Make sure I write that down in my hidden little book that I keep in my loincloth.
Yeah, you've been permanently pineappled, so I think you probably lost some of your scholarly pose, because you're basically covered in pineapple bits.
I can recover this.
You got this.
I can recover.
I mean, he's just kind of sticky now. I mean, we're all a little sticky. Aman
smell
like
good.
washes his hands in the water.
Oh yeah, I'll bathe in the water. He's gonna jump in the water, and can I do that?
Yeah.
I think you should not jump in. I think you should slip quietly into the water.
Well, that's Grunak. It's Grunak, right? That's a hard thing to ask.
Yeah, the waters of River Athos are immensely restorative. You feel like if you weren't already fully healed, you would have gotten back at least two health.
Is this evident from watching him that there's more there to it than just water?
Well, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch him. It's like Fabio like coming out of water. He kind of flips his hair back and it
like,
arcs. It does that arc kind of thing.
Right.
It's Fabio, but as a seal.
I mean, Aman is washing his hands. Do I get any idea that this water is restorative?
No, but it looks quite nice. Okay. But you may have some like sort of hint based on the fruit that grew.
That's right.
And have we refilled our water supplies, by the way, our water skins, or
you haven't?
We should refill our water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and refill my water for sure.
All right, everybody's back to 15 days, and the water that you get is the River Athos, and it has restorative powers. When you drink from it, you will get 2 health back once a day.
Cool.
Once a day. And how about when we bathe in it?
Your skin is flawless forever.
Great.
No more acne. Aman is so excited that teenage acne gone forever.
The way your pores tighten, it's extraordinary.
Right,
now he looks even younger.
Right, like your jaw just gets another couple millimeters on each side.
Oh, just like 2 little hairs on each side of his lip. Boop, boop.
Yeah, right. 2 little hairs the thickness of a middle finger.
I like how it's completely clear that Ken is playing beer pong with his camera off.
Right.
I am.
He better be winning.
Yeah. Okay.
Ramdas takes a bet. Ramdas doesn't like to be down 5 hit points. If those in fact are what they're called in this game, so he crawls into the water.
Yeah, the restorative River Athos covers you, and you heal 2 health.
I'm gonna go back and capture some of the I can only carry 10 of those apples, but I'm gonna capture 3 more and eat them. How much do you get for each apple you eat? 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna capture and eat 3 more. So can I be at 10 health again?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea. Fine.
Thank you. Some fools shook a pineapple tree, and everybody knows you don't shake a pineapple tree.
I was challenged.
Oh, you're challenged, all right. You're very challenged.
I was challenged.
All right. Does anyone have any idea what turn in low grow regular means?
I feel like it's a key to something later on. Turn in.
I mean, it could be a key now. I mean, what about these hand reliefs? Like, should we put one hand, it's a right hand and a left hand. Do we think that'll do anything? Or maybe it needs to be the same person's hand? Like, how far? They're too far apart for the same person to place hands on both of them, right?
Yep, that's right. It's one left hand on one and a right hand on the other.
So Aman's going to go over to the one with the left hand relief and put his hand into it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing happens.
Okay.
All right.
He's going to kind of...
I was going to say, let's do it at the same time with the...
Yeah.
The 2 are separated,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. They are, yep.
So Aman will do one and Grunak will put his hand up on the other at the same time.
Cool.
Okay, nothing happens. But the handprints do glow a tiny bit.
Okay, so we're close. And then the writing is on these altars or somewhere else?
It's on the altars, yeah. Each altar has the same 4 words.
Okay.
I asked Prick, hey Prick, do you know what these altars are for and what these words mean?
Sorry, prick. He's like, no, I've never seen anyone use it before.
Regla.
What an instrumentary. And pineapples.
So should we do the thing where one person? Aman, if you put your hand in one, I'll put my hand in the other.
Well, Grunak and I just tried that, and they glowed slightly,
okay.
but nothing
Why
else happened.
Why don't we do it while someone reads the words?
Okay. That's always a good way to start a summoning of some kind.
All right.
Let's do
Buck,
it.
would you be
So
so
who's
kind?
gonna? Buck's gonna.
I'll read the words.
All right.
Yeah.
Well-
Nothing happens, Buck, when you read the words.
Buck didn't read the words. So what
Oh,
happens?
I thought Buck did read the words. Who read the words?
Well, Ramdas said it, but
Ram.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was Ramdas. My bad.
Nothing happens, huh?
When
Let's,
Ramdas
Doors,
says the words.
the doors are low, right? Doors are at ground level.
Do we each want to say the words to see if one of us triggers it?
Why don't we all do it at the same time? Because
change
then
our
if
words.
it's any one of us, or maybe it's you and I, Grunak.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
So 3, 2,
So
1.
it takes us about 7 tries to all say it at the same time in the right cadence.
Yes, perfect.
Right. 'Cause-
One,
Nicely
two,
done.
Okay, ready?
three.
1, 3, 2, turn in.
Logra,
Log,
Ragra,
Brennan,
Nag.
Nag. No, that was me, guys. I'm sorry. I had the first two.
Oh, wait. Ready?
Wait, on 3 or after 3?
After 3.
Ready? 3, turn
Wait,
in. Logra.
That's only 4 tries. Right
1, 2, 3. Turnin,
Turnin,
Logra,
Logra,
Ragra,
Nag.
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 So when you say turn in, there's a poof and a flash, and the entire altar start to glow. And they go. And then
Good
you
first
guys all
step, guys.
say, and then did you all say Logra? Or you did all 4 of you say
Yep.
all 4 words in sequence?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally said Negra and not Regra, so I might have messed it up. But
All right. So there's a poof, and then you all say Logra, and suddenly it feels as if the gravity in the room reduces by maybe 1 or 2 or 3 tenths.
Wow.
And all of you feel super buoyant, like you feel as though like you're on the moon. And so when that effect happens, I assume that you guys would all naturally pause, or you're all just gonna keep powering through the words.
yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
going.
No, I think
I'm
we're going to power
I
through
think
the
we
words
keep going.
because we're fools.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay,
this is
you are
working. Don't stop.
We're not necessarily reflective.
Right.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
We haven't learned that.
Judging from the
right.
The recent pineapple experiment proves that.
You told me I couldn't do it.
Okay. All right. Suddenly, all of the gravity in the room reverses, and all of you start to fall towards the ceiling.
We said neg immediately afterwards.
Well, you're actually no. I mean, okay, fine. Hold on.
We're all dead.
Wait, hold on. Let me keep
Fireball.
reading a little bit. What else happens that you guys notice? Because multiple effects occur. The waterfall starts to flow up and into the dome, and it forms a pond that then exposes an archway that you can see behind the waterfall,
Oh.
like a door up there. And
What happens when we say neg, though?
So yeah, neg will cancel the effects of the previous commands.
I think we want to do that. Right?
But I'm gonna do a roll here just to put a little bit of randomness into this. So I will do a 65% chance that you guys are able to say neg in time. Sound fair?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, you're fine.
Okay. So I think we need to attach a rope to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, you do notice that the change in gravity appears to have caused some of the pineapples to start shaking,
Holy shit.
and
I
3
see
or 4 of them do fall.
Okay, wait. Before they hit the ground, I see the pineapples streaking towards the ground, and I immediately dive into the river. I'm completely
All right, you guys can all get
underwater,
rolls.
submerged.
Quest rolls for everyone. If you get 10 or better, you successfully hide from the pineapples.
Oh, man.
5 and 10, you'll take 2 points of pineapple explosion shrapnel damage, and 1 through 5, you'll take the whole lot. So 5 points of damage total.
All right, so quest roll each.
All right, Buck, you.
Oh,
Whoa.
Ramdas. Okay, Ramdas saves us all, right? He saves.
All right,
He
Ramdas,
saves.
tell us
Buck
what
from
happens
us.
with you, dude. Like this.
Okay. So Ramdas turns and sees the pineapples falling down, and instead of diving to get away from them, he jumps towards the pineapples and using the catcher, you know, the glove he's got that's magical, it can catch things to prevent his hand from getting, whacks the pineapples in rapid sequence doorways. So they land some distance from
Nice. Excellent.
And then one of
Excellent.
the pineapples, he doesn't have time for it, so he pins it to the ground, holds the keeper over it, and it just explodes harmlessly in his hand. And then he.
Cool. I'm actually going to say even better that you're able to do, like, the pineapple doesn't explode. You're able to, like, kind of bring it to the ground, and now you have a pineapple there, an unexploded pineapple. Which has to be our new band name.
Pineapple now.
The unexploded pineapple.
Like it's a grenade.
It's a big grenade. Yep.
Put pineapple grenade in your inventory.
Oh, definitely.
Well, okay.
It does like
judging
D10
from the
damage?
judging from the fact that these pineapples are extremely unstable, I think Ramdas for his perfect 20 must have figured out what fuses and defuses said pineapples, right?
Yeah. Well, what happens is, see, you pull the top out,
Uh-huh.
like the little
And
Stem.
you
Yeah,
can
the
disarm it
stem.
that way.
yeah, and then you with your teeth like this, and you count to 3 and you throw it.
Sounds right.
Pineapple grenade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Valuable tool.
But we need to get to that archway, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Because we're going.
So was
up.
it here, like where the waterfall
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
down? There's
Now the waterfall goes
there's-
the opposite direction, or will go the opposite direction. So we need to attach a rope right below that so that we can climb down up the wall.
well, can't we just go through the waterfall without messing with gravity?
Probably.
Well, it's
I mean-
how many feet up did I say? It's 55? 55 feet up. Yeah.
I still think we should
Okay,
tie a
this-
rope.
Yeah.
What if as we're falling, we activate our rope? Wouldn't it go back down towards the ground and we could all grab a hold of the rope because the rope would actually flip to the opposite. We could actually make the rope go up and down if we just continue to reverse the polarity of the room.
If we timed it right.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it first?
He's gonna make us roll for that though, so it probably won't
Okay.
work.
So what we first need to do is I think Aman and Grunak need to be tied to the altars. Because what happens if we reverse the gravity back to reset it?
Because we need to find something really secure down here and tie one end of the rope to that, and then send the rope up. So then, when gravity reverses, the rope's just acting like a regular rope.
Yeah, I think we just tie a rope, do the flip, and then climb down, and then we've got the other rope. If gravity does reverse, we've got the other rope to be able to do something with.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So let's just tie it. Use regular rope and tie it around a tree.
I have a
Not a
spider
pineapple
friend.
tree.
I could just crawl up the wall and check things out.
Forgot about spider friend.
We could attach a rope to a tree on the bottom and then tie the rope on the top of the ceiling, and no matter which direction the gravity was, we'd have a rope attached.
That is true.
I think we're vastly overthinking this, which pleases me greatly.
100%.
Yes, we're totally overthinking it.
Oh, this is
Tie a
what
rope.
all parties do.
Right.
All parties do.
Right. I know.
We're gonna tie a
has the
rope.
look of Dungeon Master who prepared a really significant, complex, interesting challenge, and we were spending about 2x the time he had allocated to that one on something that wasn't even
On
in
opening the
book.
door.
Yeah, right.
Lyle's been putting himself through this for like over a year.
So I've been imagining this scene every night. I fall asleep thinking about exploding pineapples.
The rope.
But okay, what if
All
they
right, so-
approach the pineapples as juggalos? How will I deal with that?
If only. Okay, so let's just tie the rope and say the word that reverses the gravity. And just
So do we want to test this just a little bit more? Like, do the people at the altars need to say it? Like, or are we just gonna two people stand at the altars and reverse gravity?
I think
well, let's tie the
it
rope.
seems like two people.
Let's.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. So we're reset, right? We don't need to be having our hands on the altars right now.
No.
So let's just tie the rope, all stand around it, say the word, see if anything happens. Right.
And the altars seem pretty firmly attached to the floor, right? They're not going to fall on us.
Yeah.
They didn't fall before, right?
They didn't. No.
Right.
All right. So let's do that and say the word. And does anything happen if we say the word and we're not touching the altars?
Nothing happens.
All right. So we do have to be touching the altars.
Hey, Lyle,
Ramdas,
if you go all Castlevania Symphony of the Night and you have an entire set of alternate maps for everything upside down, I mean, my hat's off to you because that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
All right.
Ramdas leaps astride Bessie. Yeah, Bessie, and rides up the wall a little ways, and then uses his psychological link to her to communicate what's about to happen, that she should brace herself.
Okay.
So we're just sort of like on the wall like you do.
Got it. Yep. As one does with one's giant spider friend.
Steed, yes.
Spider
So then-
Steve.
I heard Spider Steve.
Spider Steve.
Grunak he still has to repress this urge to smash it just because smash the bug.
All right, so we want to tie
Um,
a rope near the waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a normal rope, not the feather hook.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So ropes are all attached.
Yep.
Let's do this before Sean falls asleep.
I know. Sorry. I'm really tired, apparently. Apologies.
No apologies needed.
All right, and then you're gonna say neg. Oh, sorry. You're gonna say
No.
regra.
Regra.
Regra. Yeah.
Regra. All right. So you guys say regra, and the
Regra.
waterfall reverses path. Some of the pineapples dislodge and fall to the ceiling and explode. But you guys are able to hold on to your rope, and now you're hanging on to your ropes at the top of the suddenly reversed setup. What do you do next?
Head to the arch. Is there anything else on what was the ceiling, which is now the floor?
No.
Well, isn't all the water, isn't the bed of the river now exposed?
It is. It's just carved marble. It's the pyramid fundament.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how much water is pooling in below us at this point?
Pretty big pool. I mean, it's all the water fell to the ceiling, and now there's like a nice pool there.
Okay.
And beyond the pool, you see an arch.
I'm gonna go.
Can we make our way over to the arch, maybe?
You can. Let me. You guys climb down. Let me get quest rolls.
What color
Yep.
are the arches? Are they golden?
Bronze.
There's two of them.
If only, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's one arch where the water pool. Oh, Grunak, look at that. Tell us what happens, Grunak, with your climbing prowess. Oh, well,
Grunak.
actually, let's let everyone roll first. Sorry.
All right.
So, I mean, am I just,
Oh, you're good. You don't need to do anything. You're just chilling on your giant spider.
yeah, I'm just cruising out.
Oh
All right.
no, Aman.
All right.
Oh,
So,
Milan's not doing
and Buck made it, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it true? I mean, is it really true that we can't climb ropes without making quest rolls? I feel like we can climb ropes.
Well, I mean, it's like it's such a weird situation. The pineapples, the water. Aman is like, his hand slips, And Grunak, if you want, you can spend your 20 to reach out and grab him.
Well, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Grunak just
That's a
he just
no-brainer.
effortlessly kind of starts scaling, and Aman, he's like, "Come on, Aman!" Aman comes after him, but Aman, obviously no one can keep up with Grunak's physique and his physical prowess. So he slips and falls, and Grunak just effortlessly reaches down and pulls him up and sort of puts him up on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really awkward, but he begins just climbing the rest of the way with Aman sitting on his shoulder like a small child.
And Grunak, you're doing the thing where you climb without using your legs, right? And like quickly, like
he's doing it. He's doing it somehow with one hand or something.
It's totally unnecessary
Like the dread-
that he carries him on his back, but he still does it because all he really had to do was stabilize him on and put him back on the rope. But no, that is not what happened.
Aman is like hooked his hands and feet and he's just like wrapped up like a tiny little gorilla. He's like, nope, I'm not letting go.
Are there any complications because of Grunak's natural slickness?
No.
No.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm still covered in sticky pineapple, so I just adhere to his
Okay,
back.
okay.
Only. Yeah. Only that Amon's very well moisturized.
Okay,
In fact, he gets a benefit. He should have get a bonus from that much physical
It's a
contact.
+1.
Heal 2.
+1 to any skin quality roles, like being evaluated.
I already have perfect skin.
His
I don't know
skin
what else I
quality.
need.
Does Skin Suit Buddy sail into the room?
Oh, Prick is all over it, dude. He scurries down the rope like a champ.
Well, didn't he sail in? Because if he started on the ceiling, he probably activated his sail, right? So he's probably...
Oh yeah, he can probably sail
He's
up
wingsuited
the
in.
waterfall. Yeah. All right.
Little thing.
Nice. Hold on one second. You guys get to switch maps.
What? Oh, wait, really?
We went up a level.
I am.
How much did we bypass of this level, Lyle?
Not a ton. Some.
Oh, all right.
Some.
Turn my camera off because I've got to go make sure my children are doing
How big are these map files in gigabytes? Wow.
Well, you can't actually go more than 10. Believe it or not, 10 megs. Or maybe it's maybe they upped it because Roll20 puts a limit.
They're very they're decent resolution, and also they slow down my Safari down like extraordinarily.
That's probably just Roll20's shitty programming.
Yeah, Roll20 seems to
Yeah.
just be a heavy computer usage,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I think when you guys try out Foundry, it'll probably be a lot nicer on your computers. All right. Everybody, let me position y'all on the grid.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
That spider is awfully big.
Traps.
All right.
Let me position you on the grid.
No reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Room 1. Okay, cool.
Guys, I think there's more than one room.
Yeah.
Trap 7. Oh, whoops. Did I say that out loud?
No, you already had 3 of them. What's another one?
Ken, are you back?
And my daughter brought me a blizzard.
That's a
Oh,
good...
wow.
Okay, is it a Butterfinger Blizzard, though? That's the only thing I want to know.
It's a Heath Bar blizzard.
Okay, well,
Ooh,
that's
solid.
That's... I don't know about that.
I worked at Dairy Queen in high school when the Blizzard was introduced.
What?
It's quite a moment.
Wait, was there a time at Dairy Queen that they didn't have
It
blizzards?
exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Having lived
Yeah.
next to a Dairy Queen, I'm like, I can't imagine that without blizzards.
They're pretty epic.
Okay. I vote
cool.
we go through the only door in the room. What do you guys
Wait, hold on.
think?
Hold on. I tell you, dude, I have flavor text.
Okay. The room
Okay, all right.
is 17 by 32
Wait, no.
meters.
Hold on. The ledge is 3 to 5 feet wide.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Yes.
Which encircles the base of the dome. Its
Mhm.
inner edge is octagonal, and overlooks the palm trees and pool below. The outer edge follows the curve of a 30-foot diameter dome, which sits on top of 20-foot high walls. The tops of the palm trees are easily reachable. Below. Hanging from the lip of the south octagonal wall just below the ledge is the head of a carved lion, water rushing into its mouth.
Whoa.
In the dome wall above this carving there is a door. The sound of rushing water is muffled and faint. So you guys are on the ledges, basically. When you made your way up, so everyone's sort of surrounding the room. You see these. So everyone is actually just. I'm going to put y'all on ledges. You can adjust yourself as you see fit. Except for you, Ramdas. You're just sort of perched on top of your spider.
Up there.
Yeah.
So is the doorway also upside down from what our original orientation was?
No, all it did was reverse gravity in that room. So it didn't. So where you're at now, gravity is normal again.
Oh, okay.
Right, because it basically.
Okay.
We're now standing on what was the ceiling, and it feels normal to us. And the arch, from whence the water was flowing, right, is now a door oriented toward us like an arch would be, right?
No, we went through the arch, didn't we?
Well, not yet, right?
Not yet.
We're on the ledge.
Arch. So, is my understanding correct that the door here that's now visible on the map at that site where you just pinged, that is an arch from which water was flowing and was a waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's not. Now it's a doorway, and gravity is reversed, and we're walking on what was the ceilings, but are now the floors.
So the enemy's gate is down.
Enemy's gate is down, yes. Through that, I think the narrative wants us to go through the arch. Alternatively, we could go back to that town.
Yeah, can we just leave?
Where we started.
I have no life but this pyramid.
Yeah, you can
beyond these walls.
Peer through, and you see what looks like a dark room beyond.
Yeah, let's go. Let's check it out. Grunak, you're the strongest. Do you want to go?
Is there some way we can like?
My pineapple in there.
Yeah, we can chuck that pineapple in there if we need to. I think we should be prepared with a pineapple.
There could be a friendly in there. Amon's gonna light up a torch.
Yeah, Grunak's just gonna come in. Maybe Amon behind him with the torch.
Yep.
And healing.
Running behind you, my hand on your back, healing every combat.
All right, Grunak advances into the room.
All right. Let's see. This is room 2.
And Aman is going to have what is that sword? Bar Ethel in his other hand, looking to see if it glows in the presence of undead.
Yeah, it is glowing, but not glowing super bright, like it's starting to glow. But I have flavor text involving architectural descriptions. A 20-foot long corridor runs south from the door, up at a moderate angle. Then the corridor splits into 2 20-foot long corridors, each 10 foot apart. Both of these corridors end in heavy wooden plank doors with bronze bands. There's writing carved in glowing gold letters into each of the doors. The runes are written in the ancient alphabet of Burundi.
Hit us with it.
Grunak, I see you're close, so you can probably just go in and have a look.
Yeah. What do the runes say on the doors?
Yeah, here it comes. Whoa. Sorry.
Whoa.
Hold on.
That overlay did not work.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have to shrink it. Come here, you. Let me undo that. All right, hold on. Here it comes. I actually may have made a handout for you guys. Hold on.
Excuse me.
Did I? No. No, I didn't. All right, here it comes.
Gigantor.
Layer. Token layer.
So I can't read it because it's
Yeah, I know. I got it, Grandpa.
It's still obscured by fog of war. I am not your grandpa.
There we go.
All right, there we go. Beyond these doors lies the tests of the Pharaoh. Turn now from this doom of power and evil from a heartless man. Great and awful is the horror beyond these doors. Yet if you turn away, what lies beyond, ye shall never know.
We ain't no shit.
Okay, this is like tautologically true.
Right. I know exactly. Like,
if you don't go through the doors, you won't know what's through the doors. But through the doors may lie some great evil.
Yeah. Except you should turn away. What if you turn away for like a little while and then you come back again? Then never is not. Yeah. I think we should go in there.
Let's go in. Grunak pushes the door open.
All right.
Buck is starting to get pissed at all this, like, room 1, room 2, room 3 BS, and he just barges through the door.
All right, you guys can get through the door, right?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone make your way down. And, all right. This torch-lit sloping hall is vast and majestic, 100 feet long, 30 feet tall, 30 feet wide. Yes. It rises at a moderate angle towards the south, 4 flights of stairs connecting 4 landings. It appears that the landings are wider than the hall, but it's impossible to tell how much wider from the room's foot. On the top landing, which appears to be deeper than the others, a giant bronze fist rises above a bronze forearm, doubtless some form of statuary. Water thunders in torrents past both of the stairs under the landings. Its roar masks any speech except a shout.
Since Aman is our squishiest character, let's have him go, like, give the statue's hand a high five or something.
Well,
yeah.
Come back, guys. You can't just go wandering onto this thing. Stuff happens as you come back to the beginning.
Okay. Door at the first landing.
Come
Although
back!
I appreciate
Too late, I already made it. You made it. Too late, Lo.
Roaming ways. Where's the spider at, by the way? Hold on. I'll get it for you guys. Come on. The spider could be useful too. Here comes Prick.
Prick cannot be useful.
He's kind of little.
Yeah, he's our squishiest member now.
Yep. Cool. So nice.
Grunak
So
just striding over the fist.
All right, so you're gonna. Oh, hey, come get back there, dude. Hey, look at you guys. No, no, no.
This is what freedom is.
Yeah. All right, you make your way up the first
Landing.
set of stairs. Yeah. And then suddenly, rising up off the platform are what look like kind of dog creatures.
Ooh.
Like jackal dog things. And they spring up and we go into initiative. And I'm going to take a quick 30-second break, guys. I'll be right back.
I'm going to grab a drink real quick.
I'm going to eat more delicious Blizzard.
I'm really jealous, actually, of your Blizzard.
I'm sorry, Sean.
I'm going to go see if I have some ice cream in the freezer. I'll be right back.
It's also nice having children old enough to drive and go get you things like this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Do you send her on errands like, we really need blank for dinner. Can you go get that?
If I'm paying, Quite possibly.
So what's the latest with the college thing? Like, how's it?
I mean, she's going to Linfield, and she, there's still much drama going on at Linfield. So
What's going on at
Oh, right.
Linfield?
Yeah, wasn't there a whole like abuse thing happening down there?
there was some sexual harassment stuff that went on, apparently with like board members or something.
Oh,
That was fairly serious and fairly ignored. And so a professor kind of really pushed the issue, which was great, and got fired, summarily fired by the president, like a tenured professor.
Whoa.
A school like Linfield's a big deal.
yeah.
What school is this?
Linfield.
And what
And
happened?
so there's all sorts of stuff going on about it. The students are very upset, and they're calling for the certain some of the board members to be to resign, and the president to be fired, and all sorts of shit.
What was the incident though?
It was like some kind of inappropriate touching thing, like a board member touching a student some inappropriate way, putting his hand on her ass or something.
Yikes.
Or obviously more than that probably, but
Right. Yeah.
Wait, but why did they fire the professor?
because there had been an issue that had been ongoing, apparently, that had been, or there had been other issues that were not being addressed correctly. And
By
so
the professor?
By the administration.
Oh.
So it sounds like he was calling, or that professor was calling them out and trying to draw attention to the fact.
Well, that something had happened to, that there had been incidents that stuff hadn't been handled correctly. And had pushed the issue with the president and was pushing the issue with the board. And the president just called them in and fired them.
Wow.
And that just doesn't happen, right? That's
Yeah.
And so it was, and then it came out that all this stuff had been going on, and their board members had been, it had happened more than once, or there had been a history of it, and it having not been addressed correctly by the administration.
Wow.
By the body that was, participating in this event.
Well, so Maddie's been really, she's been really following. She's very much plugged into social media of the students of the campus community, and she's very sort of pleased with their reaction. She feels like, it's interesting. Her perspective on it is well, this happens everywhere. And it's just it's, if the student population is kind of responding correctly, that's the kind of community I want to be in. It's sort of her perspective on it. It's interesting.
Yeah,
that's not where I went originally.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of think oh, this is happening. This is horrible, right? And so, but instead, she's more concerned with the reaction. That's cool.
Linfield's a very athletic college, isn't that right?
They have a good athletic program. Nursing's their thing. They've got some good stuff. I think their MBA program is good. Their nursing program's good. Their life sciences are good because their nursing program's so good.
But Maddie's not doing nursing, right?
She's not doing nursing. She could do it if she liked people more.
Valid.
Hey, my wife's a nurse, and I can confirm you don't really have to like people to do it.
Oh, that's a good point. That's an excellent point. I'm you could have a job where you never even see anybody.
Yep.
It's actually a good job if you hate people too, because you can really mess with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Two sides of a coin.
Number of people die under your care.
Well, there's a famous one of the most prolific serial killers of all time was a nurse. They called her I forget her name.
Yeah, didn't she just put poison or something?
She poisoned them all. Them. Yeah,
yep. Yeah. Potentially hundreds of people. It's terrifying.
Yeah,
it's terrifying. Yeah. I'm not going to bed tonight because I sleep next to a nurse. So.
Yeah, but don't think she would let you off in such a painless way.
It's true. You're right.
Do you prepare all your meals, Sean? Do you prepare all your meals?
No, but I do I use my son as my taster.
No, it's funny that you mentioned it. Oh, she doesn't. No, she would. It was 100 husbands that nurse killed too. It wasn't patients.
Yeah, okay, 100 husbands. Yeah.
She
None
could be
of them got
hired.
suspicious.
Okay, so yeah, we're in initiative.
Okay.
So
There's a couple
dog
big
things.
like the dog things, by the way, came out of the ground, and they don't look like they're alive.
Grunak wants. Can I size them up when they come out?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's see. Do I have that? I think I have that. Do I still have it? I do have it.
Yeah, you took a size up. Yeah.
It's 0.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like they're constructs.
So they're like made of flesh.
Made of mud, as far as you can tell.
Oh, made of mud.
Mud from the River Athos. That's been like puddled here.
They're like dog golems kind of thing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mud dog golem things.
All right.
So they're not alive then. What does that mean? Anything that says creature you can't use against them?
Well, they're constructs.
Is that a creature or not?
Still a creature.
A construct is a creature. Yeah, it has like consciousness and now what? Depending on the construct, it can be like super feeble or you can have an intelligent construct. It all depends on the magic that created it.
All right.
How good of fighters do they appear to be?
They look pretty big and strong. They've got these spears.
Spears.
They've got these dog faces.
Is there any
Terrifying.
Through size up? Am I able to identify vulnerability?
Yes. It looks like they are vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Grunak laughs. He says, "They're made of mud. Smash them." And with that, Grunak takes the first move and just does a wild attack, and
right.
just brings the hammer of Grunak down on one of them.
Do it.
Yeah.
You smash it, and it smooshes back into a puddle of mud.
Nice.
There on the ground, like a mud puddle.
Grunak then he follows up his wild attack by splashing in the mud, kind of like a child. He kind of jumps up and down in the mud and is kind of gleefully laughing, like smash them.
Okay, so when that happens, to your horror, the mud pile regrows around you, and it starts to spring up and form around your body. And in fact, you are inside of the thing as it forms.
I will smash it from the inside.
And you take 2 points of suffocation damage as your mouth fills with mud and the creature forms around you.
Whoa.
Woof.
Who's next?
I think Aman is going to try and tackle Grunak out of this creature.
Well, wait. Before you go, would we run? Do you think at this point, the three of us?
This is not Zweihander, Jason.
No, I'm not saying I wanted to. I'm just asking questions here.
Because in Zweihander, you would want to run.
You would run.
No, Aman is determined to be a hero, just like Grunak.
So you're going to try to tackle Grunak out of the Shebang Man?
Yep. I'm going to basically try and knock him out of it, just like you drop kick someone away from an electrical socket.
Yeah, so just straight up combat check.
Cool.
You just melee roll. Success. Yeah. You tackle him, and both of you sort of collapse in the ground on the other side of the Shebang Man. Who's next?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Shield. And can I get in a cast of Fiery Avenger as well?
No, you get one special ability per round.
Okay.
You can move though.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I don't see anything closer.
Like, it's nice back here.
I'm I'm behind Ramdas. I'm good.
Gank the mage.
Gank the mage, yeah. I'm hiding behind the mage.
All right, well, Ramdas is going to shoot an arrow because that's what he can do when it's his turn.
Which one are you shooting at?
The one to my right, as I face south. The one two
Got it.
squares south and one to the left.
Yep.
Shoot.
Oh,
Oh,
mess.
And I miss. Listen, the next time, guys, can we go to a forest?
we just left one.
There's so much shit I can do in the forest. You have no idea. Do you need me to start a fire? Why don't I start a fire? Oh, there's no fucking wood.
Yeah, guys, why did we bring a ranger to the desert? I'm a little confused.
You know what we need? We need a
Was
subclass.
this my dad's
you.
idea?
We need
He's a
subclass
desert
you.
ranger.
Yeah, he's a desert ranger. Exactly. We need to just
That's
take
very
every
kind. That's very kind of you to say.
like he can find water-filled cactus at the drop of a hat.
He's good at that stuff.
It's very useful. The cactus eating. You guys would have died in the desert without that.
What is the spider doing?
Oh yeah.
Is she going our turn, or how are we doing that?
Yeah, she's with you guys. Yeah.
Does she have any kind of attack? Like, does she have like a
Yeah,
hang from the roof and shoot webbing attack kind of thing?
She's got. Dude, check out her character sheet. She's got. You guys should have access to it.
Oh, yeah,
Could
do
we
that.
have her wrap up could we have her actually restrain one of these golems?
Yeah. Where is? I don't see her.
Where is Nessie?
Hold on.
Nessie, where is
If it's okay, I'd like to retcon her name to Steve.
Steve this way.
Hold on. I've got a. What was her name? She was.
Nessie was my former
There you
name.
There you go.
Yeah, just nestle in. We're like, all right, Steve.
Can you guys see her now? Oh, I have to give control. Yeah, you guys should.
Yeah.
I just gave her to you.
Cool.
Steve,
Yeah.
the spider formerly known as Nessela.
Yeah, I can't see anything. Oh,
Yeah.
there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I could see
Abilities.
her
Okay.
abilities for a second. There we go.
Okay.
Entangle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got a web
Once
attack.
every few turns.
I think right now is a great time.
Yeah, I think entangle would be a great time, and we should probably
Yeah.
entangle the one that's really close to, the two guys.
Grunak and Aman.
Yeah, Grunak
I think
and
the
Aman.
other one, because I think
The other one?
Grunak has got this one, and I really don't want her to miss.
Look, it's really suspicious how you keep forgetting the names of your comrades, almost as if they don't matter to you.
Ouch.
Cons.
Wow.
I actually do remember their names. I'm just super tired.
I'm
He's
kidding,
just
dude.
forgetting on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a role playing move.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Boy, Buck's
No,
a
I'm
dick.
literally forgetting everything.
It's all the concussions actually. That too
All
many
right.
pineapple explosions.
So how are we gonna?
Many concussions.
Which one are we gonna entangle? This one or this one?
I think that one.
First, yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. Yeah.
I'm with you. I feel like if they take damage, the other one has taken damage.
Yeah, that's right. And Grunak is going to dispatch it quickly.
Oh yeah.
It's
I gotta
got
put it
it's got fire concentrated on it already. If she can just entangle the one.
Yeah, and just kind of keep it from getting to you guys.
I think Grunak should just shove it over the edge into the water more than
That's what I was
anything.
thinking. Almost, I'd try to like hit it and like almost golf swing it into the water.
You guys are too smart. You've cracked both ways of solving the Shebang Man problem now.
Make it sticky and throw it in the water.
Right. Either works. Or both, in fact.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
so it
who's-
wasn't just like keep hitting it until it dies. We had to think about it.
no, it's still
What?
keep hitting it until it dies.
Can Nessie shoot the entanglement at the golem on the left?
Yes.
Who rolls? I'll roll. She's my animal
Yeah,
partner.
she's yours.
All right.
she's
Is that
your
a
partner in
normal
crime.
attack roll? You think?
Yeah, it's just a melee attack. For a hit with the web.
Cool.
Hooray! Tough choice. Tough choice is that she gets.
What if she loses her footing and falls out toward the water and has to spin to turn rescuing
And
herself?
dies. I mean,
Sorry, no, that's not. I don't want him
and
to
just
die.
is swept away immediately and is gone. Is that what you're saying, Sean? Is that what you're
Yeah,
suggesting?
Sean.
Yeah, sorry, I
Let's
gave
remember her
the
name.
DM any kind of ammo.
What if?
Or
Or no, I
Steve.
got a tough choice. Either
Say her name,
either she
Sean.
blows
Say
the
her name.
Say your
whistle,
name.
spit down,
Steve.
or
Steve.
she explodes and then she kills us all.
So Ramdas, are you on her back or like what's going on?
No, I just Oh yes, no, that's really cool to like for me to be mounted firing arrows.
Yes.
It explains your
That's-
inaccuracy.
That's cinema. Yeah.
Right.
That's cinematography.
Like I can't tell what's
All right.
real and what's a mushroom trip anymore because this is so fucking rad.
I'm riding a spider.
Right? Right?
Is that what-
Remember that time?
No, really, guys, I was riding that spider.
Oh.
Okay, so I will say the bad stuff is that you will need to make a like either she misses and there's no bad stuff, or she entangles him, but you will need to make a quest roll or lose your footing on her back, and then there will be a chance that you fall in the water.
How fast is the water?
It's flowing really quickly, and it's heading up. Actually, it's heading.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, toward the boss.
It's going in reverse. Yeah, yeah.
What's your instinct? I think we should. She
Do
can only
it.
make this attack once every few rounds.
Do it.
Let's go for it.
Narratively
I'm
interesting.
not falling on it.
Yeah.
All
Here
right,
we go. Here comes the
so-
quest roll.
Yep. 6 to 20, you're fine. Oh, the drama.
11.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Cool. Yeah, it is entangled and squirming there on the ground. And it totally worked. It captured it. It looks like it's a strong critter though, so like it may eventually be able to get out.
All right. Is it entangled and as in it is now strongly webbed? Well,
Yeah. It's like just like splatted
But
against
is it-
the ground.
But is it bound or is it adhered to the floor? Like
It's adhered.
if-
It's adhered to the floor.
Okay, so just whapping it into the water like it's in a bag would be hard.
I mean, you'd have to it would take an act of strength.
Who could do that?
All right, let's kick them both into the water.
I think personally,
Yeah,
I mean, we could just have Nessie continue to entangle them repeatedly, turn after turn, while we explore the area.
There's some limit spelled out. She can only do it every few turns. I don't know what that.
Okay.
Every other. She's got to recharge it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's Grunak do the honors.
Let's
All right.
do it.
Well, this one
It's their
actually,
turn.
it's gonna take a shot. So its spear, it has this huge fucking spear, and it's going to stab at you, Grunak. Here it comes.
I am while it's
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, it impales your ass on the spear.
Those things do a lot of fucking
Yeah, they
damage.
do.
while it's distracted stabbing Grunak, I'm gonna do a little sneak attack on it.
Oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna use it as your
Yes!
try to push it in the water.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my basic
Still
attack
not.
basically as it's kind of like stabbed forward and it's off balance. I'm gonna
Mhm.
try and just like hit it with an elbow and knock it backwards.
Oh, it totally works, dude. It goes like, and it falls into the water and dissolves and goes whoosh, disappears. All right, you guys are back on top.
Sorry, that wasn't quicker, Grunak. I had hoped to avoid you getting stabbed.
It's better for the story.
No, I
Ooh,
think
no,
that the spear stays in Grunak for the
Right,
remainder of the battle.
It does,
'Cause
yeah.
he was still impaled when you kicked it away, and
Oh,
it,
yeah.
like, it
Oh,
released
yeah.
its grip. But it's not gonna. There'll be no deficit to Grunak's ability to fight.
It's just
Oh, I totally missed a chance. I should have had you do a strength check or get pulled into the water with it. Because the
I can
spear,
swim.
right?
I
Yeah.
can swim.
I can swim with an 8-foot spear sticking out.
All right, top of the order.
Is there one more left that's webbed? Is that it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Grunak's going to move over and just whack it really hard with his hammer.
Are you not gonna try to push it in the water?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock it into the water, maybe like he's hitting like a hockey puck, maybe.
Got it.
Like a golf swing. A golf swing, man. Like
Yeah, gotta get the hips in it.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, do it.
Don't hit it so hard that you knock it over to the platform with us, though, okay, Grunak?
Hole in one.
All right, yeah. So it's unfortunately not enough. You dislodge it like a bit, but Steve's web is just too strong. And sorry, Bessie. Technically, I think it's Ramdas's right to name it, but anyways, yeah, you don't completely dislodge it. It looks like maybe another whack though might do it.
I think if you piss on it, you'll loosen it up a little bit.
Just lift the claw.
So Buck is gonna run over.
Right.
Buck is gonna run over and take a whack at it as well.
Just 4 people standing around, just
whacking it, whacking it, golem.
This poor mud golem that's webbed.
Yeah. I'm not whacking it. I'm just yelling, "Fuck you, motherfucker! Fuck you!"
Stomp him! Stomp him!
A lot of whacking it in webs.
You guys are bad.
Yeah.
All right, make your roll, dude.
Okay. Would it be?
You can just do a standard quest roll or a melee attack.
Okay. I'm gonna do a normal attack roll.
Oh, nice!
Oh! 20, dude. That's amazing. All right, dude. I'm gonna say that you hit it so hard, that it
Wait. What if I whack it at an angle so that it hits this? It splatters against this wall, and then the sand just dribbles into the water.
I love it. Yeah, sure. It goes.
But you hit it so hard. You hit it so hard that the creature itself flies forward against the wall, but the web stays in place.
No,
as if it's pushed through a sieve.
I've got it.
It comes out in like a sprinkler spray of fucking dismantle.
Yeah,
the web doesn't.
The
web doesn't break, and it just kind of scoots over and snaps back after it hits the wall.
It doesn't break. It's actually stuck to the wall, and it's squirming. And you can see that the web is starting to like. Over time, it's gonna break, and it'll fall in. And it's just like it's trying to get out, but it realizes it can't get out, and like
realizes there's no escape. This is actually a deep existential crisis.
This is darker than I was expecting, to be perfectly honest.
So is this construct now like reach sentience because it's debating its demise?
Right.
Maybe.
You knocked it into sentience.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quest. I'm gonna do a roll. I'm gonna do a quest roll there.
Yeah.
And
how many chaos points is it gonna be?
If I get a 10 through 20, it does. You did knock consciousness into it.
Should I? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Should wait? It's a really nice guy. Like it develops consciousness, and it cannot believe what it's done with its not life.
It's like, I'm sorry, guys.
Should I liberate him?
Right before he dies.
Yeah, dude, I think you totally could.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna liberate the golem, and I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab him and rescue him because he's now our friend.
Oh,
cool. Yeah. So you speak the word of power and you alleviate of its flaw, and its flaw is that it would just follow the bidding of the creature that created it without question.
Oh.
Its flaw was, I guess, over fealty.
That's a complex
lack of autonomy.
It's going to follow you now, but it's going to question your every move.
Okay, I'm actually down for that.
What the hell? What are you doing, Buck? That's a shitty idea.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that, Dad?
But why is the sky blue?
Yeah, and if you want, you can name him. It tells you that its name is Shebang.
Okay.
But you don't have to call it that. Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, we've almost doubled our party size in 2
Exactly.
Let's
I yell into the void. Hey, boss, motherfucker! We're turning your people behind. You're gonna die.
Let's call him Chitty Chitty.
Chitty
for
Chitty.
short. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, here. Let me give you guys control over him. Hold on one second.
Okay.
No, come on. We've got to find little buddies for Aman and Grunak.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got a little buddy.
Hey, Grunak, you are my little buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aman.
Wait.
Shebang.
Oh no,
Yeah.
be tight.
Chitty.
Grunak's too busy ultimately flexing his left and right pec to think about buddies.
Each muscle group is its own buddy.
It's a buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I've
good.
given you guys control. Can you
Yes.
Shebang bang.
I like how our entire strategy is just going to be to turn the dungeon against itself. It's like one of those modern Steam games wherein you're the dungeon. We're doing some kind of like reversal thing here.
Really flipping the genre on its head.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. It's
Granak's gonna keep
do I spy Grunak stacking up to the next landing?
Yes, of course. He's eager to get to the hand.
You want a little?
Wait, shouldn't we do? You're in 5, brother. Should we not heal you?
Oh yeah, you're -5.
No, he's -7.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
down to like 2. Yeah, but I'm gonna eat berries. I
I'm
can
gonna
some
eat berries. Okay, that famous last words. I'm gonna eat berries.
Right.
I
Right.
forgot to pack the plubes.
Why don't you drink some water from the river below?
Oh, that'll heal 2 or something. Right?
Yeah, well, let's not have you walk in like all nigh unto death.
I mean, I can also heal you for 5 for 1 AP.
Well, do that. Well, I can eat a couple of apples.
Well,
Or
can
you
we
could-
do multiple, or is it only one
I think,
per?
wait, it's only 1 AP.
Yeah, for 5 health outside of combat.
Wow.
How many
Oh.
AP do you have?
You can, yeah.
Why don't you heal me up then?
That's pretty
That would be
powerful.
great.
Grunak, how much AP do you have? Because you can lend him AP to heal you, right?
Oh, can I do that?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Grunak,
Oh,
don't
It's
No,
only with
are
the
you running a balance?
it's with the other one, right? That was
Yeah.
not with the first one. Yeah.
No, but don't worry about it this time. But
Alright.
yeah, on other ones you can do that.
Oh, Aman, you are a mighty
But
healer.
you're running a balance of like 60, 70 AP, right? Grunak?
I've got like 25, but I want to use some.
Yeah. So, Grunak, you step up onto the pedestal and whoosh! A giant firewall surrounds around you, and you're on fire, dude.
I jump into the water. He jumps into the water.
No, but then jump up.
You
No,
don't
don't
do
do
that.
that.
I love it. I love it.
Okay,
You
hold
don't
on.
want to do that.
You are gonna take 1d6 points of damage. Oh, hold on.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Grunak.
Is it working? Am I rolling here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4. Sorry. Yeah, 4 points, dude. You light on fire. It's terrible.
Grunak jumps into the water.
So the water it's rushing really fast, and you see it's like a 4-foot drop down. Like you won't be able to get back up if you jump in.
All right, he just pats out the flames then.
So you kind
Fuck.
of step back.
Yeah.
That hurt, didn't it? Looks like you need more healing.
I'm gonna eat 2. I'm gonna eat like 2 apples or something.
Got it. Well, you recover 2 AP as well, and you heal 4.
Well, there you go, Jason. Fucking more AP.
Okay, so how? So this flame wall continues.
Yeah, it covers the whole walkway. Sean, is your computer grinding to a halt?
No, I'm watching it. It seems like it's doing fine.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, 'cause I'm not getting,
Chroma's loafing along at like 4% right now. So yeah.
That's not bad.
Should I give you your invisible shield and see if that, or your shield and see if
No,
it?
I don't really want
No,
that.
you don't risk it.
How high does it go?
All the way to the ceiling.
Which is
Oh, it's like 40 or 50 feet tall.
okay.
Yeah.
Aman just kind of like turns and looks at everyone.
Hold on, you've
looks
asked
at
me the
wall.
architecture of the room. This is very significant. I have to go review
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you know they told me, right?
of course they did.
It's 30 feet tall,
Okay, so the ceiling is 30 feet tall. The wall is 30 feet tall.
100 feet wide, 30 by 30.
Touches every wall basically.
How wide is the wall?
10 feet.
Mm.
You jump through the fucking thing.
we could attach our rope to the ceiling run backwards, get a running start, and Tarzan through it.
We could.
How much clearance underneath 4 feet? How much is between the water and because we could like climb down underneath and go underneath without
we could use our extendo rope to get back up.
Yeah, we could get down on one side, use the extendo rope to like float up the other side.
Ramdas grabs 2 hands to a cup full of water, mutters some nonsensical hippie prayer, and throws it at the wall of fire.
Nothing happens. It passes through.
Oh, it passes through.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't vaporize.
Ramdas takes an arrow and holds it out into the fire, kind of like slowly passes the wooden arrow into the fire.
It doesn't burn.
Ramdas takes his finger, licks it, very, very carefully puts his finger into the fire.
Can I get a quest roll from you?
It's pinky. Pinkies are worthless.
It's a pinky. It's a pinky. One he can live without. Yeah.
Yeah, I still need a quest roll from you.
All right.
What, dude? What's going on with your dice tonight?
I don't fucking know, man. Other than roll 20. Jesus, man. Injection attack. It's so easy. You just basically. I fucking own roll 20 at this point.
He's got a Chrome plugin enabled.
Dude, not only do you realize that it's completely an illusion, but suddenly you gain sort of like insight into the fire magic, such that you can now, on command, if you choose, engulf your entire body in burning illusion flame.
Whoa.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
That is
Dude, you know what that's gonna do?
I just took 4 fucking damage.
Like
how did he take damage and now it's an illusion? Like, can you take damage from an illusion?
Psychic damage.
You can, yes, yeah.
Wait, I took damage?
To be burning.
No,
So
you took no damage, dude. Grunak, because it was such a shock and immediate to him, like he assumed it was real flame. This is how illusion magic works in, like, I guess, 2nd edition D&D. Like, you can actually get fucked up by it if you think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So this is great. So my effort to take down the Catholic Church and all other forms of oppressive religion, my ability to lose some flame on it, fucking great. So I say, guys, it's fine. It's nothing. It ain't no thing. And I just walk through it.
All right, so all of you will need to make quest rolls, even though you know, but you'll need a 3 to 20. You know that it's not real, but if you roll a 1 or 2, you even though you know it's so real to you that you actually will take damage going through it.
Come on, strides on through.
Holy shit.
All right, Buck. Yeah, dude, you think it's real? You're gonna take 1d6. Here it comes.
Come on, 1 or 2.
Could be worse.
It blasts your shield.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. There goes my shield. Great.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna try again, right? I'm gonna try and psych myself.
No, you get through it. That was it.
I did. Okay.
You see 3 hands reach through the wall of flames and just grab Buck and pull him through.
right.
And the flames
appear. Are there any limits on the duration or the frequency of my flaming illusion?
Nope.
Your self-immolation.
You know.
All right, so I just turn it on for the fuck of it.
For the duration.
Yeah.
Amon is terrified.
Just like, guys, I just figured this out. I can't explain it to you other than to say I'm a very spiritual dude, and I think this is gonna be cool.
So Buck stays away from you at this point. Whenever you have the flame suit on, Buck doesn't feel like he can successfully withstand the illusion, so he definitely like shies away every time.
All right.
So I would like to find a pebble or rock, and I'd like to throw it into the next room instead of blindly charging in.
Nope, just send Grunak in.
Just one other thing is when I am flaming and I walk around, I don't walk. I do Michael Jackson dance moves to get from place to place.
And you know what? This next landing, Grunak just walks fucking right up. He just looks around and he's like, "Well, fuck all of you. And he just walks right into it. I don't even. He walks.
All
Just,
right.
he just
All
walks
right,
into
all
it.
right. I guess. I said
I've got
throw,
apples, motherfuckers.
I said
Got
throw a
apples.
rock in there, but
Amon watches the
Grunak's
rock
being
and then
dumb
looks
as a
back
rock.
and is like, "Well, you tried, Buck.
yeah.
Grunak will be Grunak."
Yep. So when you do,
no.
you guys see
Spider fight.
appearing in front of you, rising out of the dirt. Hey, give me that guy back. He's mine. Yourselves.
Oh, what?
Oh!
This is awesome.
Oh.
Meaning it wasn't helpful to acquire all those goddamn familiars.
Yeah, you
Like all we
dumbasses.
did was complicate shit.
Allow myself to fight myself.
Grunak
Oh.
pauses before he removes his loincloth.
Hold on, I need a break. That's hilarious. Grunak needs to compare the fidelity of the recreation, knowing for a fact that it's underwhelming.
Are you really me?
I think that I'm guessing that your alter ego is
Would do the
not-
same.
No, I don't think he would. I think he's just a simple simulacra.
I think that's the right word, yeah.
Well, does he?
Yeah, what happens, Lyle?
I mean,
No, we're
Grunak, looks,
hanging.
Grunak
no.
looking upon his own form is looking on it adoringly. Obviously, like this. I'm so beautiful. This creature.
The
They're all armed with the same armaments you have.
okay.
And yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I feel like what Grunak is thinking is the only one beautiful enough for Grunak is Grunak.
Exactly. No one compares to my beauty but me.
No one can.
So while in this moment of reverie, while he's looking upon this infinite beauty in front of him, he goes into his flow state.
Mm-hmm.
Because I assume it's initiative.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and when Jason returns, I'm gonna go ahead and thunderwave the shit out of these people. Why are we right up on them? Why is
Grunak just charged forward.
I went right up. I went right up there because he's Grunak. You know.
Yeah. Grunak triggered the thing.
Trap. Oh, we had trap rooms and now we have trap landings.
trap landing?
Each landing is a trap.
Before you thunderwave, Buck, I would love to take a turn.
Okay.
Just to try and take the numbers down.
So I can take 3 out and I can push them backwards. And what I can do is I can push them backward right into the water.
Oh,
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna push
Yeah.
the golem.
Oh,
I'm gonna push the golem into the water. I'm gonna push Aman into the water, and I'm gonna push Grunak into the water. Actually, it doesn't really say what I can, who I can and can't push. So I'm gonna push myself into the water. I'm gonna push the golem into the water, and Grunak.
Well, I think
mean-
Grunak's gonna fight Grunak. I think we need that cinematic moment.
But I'm scared of Grunak.
Grunak on Grunak could go badly, go very well.
I feel like with Lyle rolling as Grunak 2, we might be all screwed. You know.
No,
this-
bringing in actually Jason to roll for me tonight.
I'm out. Hey, actually, my lecture started up again. Sorry, gotta go.
But
Is everybody back?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
All right. Grunak,
Okay.
do you want to go first, or can I take the first slot?
why don't you take the first slot?
Okay. So Aman sees himself, and he just instantly pulls out something that he hasn't used yet. But he pulls out a straight metal tube with a little curved handle and points it at his clone and pulls the trigger. I'm going to use Death Hand.
Wow.
Oh.
So Aman just like sees himself as like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. Pulls it out as quick as he can and fires off a shot.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, you headshot it, and as it collapses back towards the water, you glimpse it sort of turning into like clay, like the kind of color it leaves it, and it falls.
Mhm.
It's gone.
Aman does a little flip and then tucks it back behind in his waistband.
Alright.
Can I Thunderwave now?
Oh, he stands there. He looks and goes, "What a poser!"
Oh, nice. Grunak
So
nods
what was that
approvingly.
thing? So it
Grunak
was
nods
Death Hand?
approvingly.
It's a thing called Death Hand?
Yeah,
And does it just kill a thing?
6 hit points.
6 hit points, or it kills commoners and minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this combat started off by you just looking at yourself, fucking killing yourself. All right, good.
Nice. In one shot. All right.
right.
Do Sean,
Thunder
you want to
Word.
use your Death Wave next? Or Thunder Wave? Death Wave.
Death
I like
Wave.
Death Wave better.
Actually, I
Next
do want to
level.
use Death Wave. Can I use Death
Call
Wave
it
now,
Death
please?
Wave.
Yes, Death Wave.
Death Wave.
Nice.
There's a typo in the chat. So I mutter the word Invisalign under my breath, since that's my power word for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna knock back. Should we let Grunak fight Grunak? Can I ricochet off the wall and knock the golem into the water?
No.
Can you do damage to Grunak but not knock him into the water? And just knock him down on the stairs?
Well, yeah, he would just go back, right?
It'll knock him into the spider.
I'll go ahead and damage Grunak. I will attempt to shove both him and myself into the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It works, dude. You totally push him back into the water,
Whoa.
and they're gone.
They dissolve.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, thank you for showing us that.
Oh no,
Showing us what? I didn't see nothing.
you saw nothing.
I didn't see it.
Wait,
Shit, there's an army waiting over there in the wings, you guys.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So Grunak gets knocked back onto the spider, right?
Yeah, and he takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
I think we should call him
Do we
Evil
think they're
Grunak.
real? You guys, do we think they're real or illusions?
Illusions, because they're
I think
turning to dust, or they're turning to sand.
We have the candle. Someone could light the candle, but
I think
Yeah.
it's simulacrums.
I think they're like the dogs. Or
dog
whatever.
mud.
Like the shebang man. Yeah.
Yeah, chitty chitty.
So the one that gets damaged and then knocked into the spider.
But he hits the spider and then just stays because he's like, the spider's a big critter, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He's not sharing a space with the spider.
So he took a little damage.
Yeah, he did.
Bounces off the ropes just in time for Grunak.
Can we move and act in the same turn?
You
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Jason, because I'm just going to attack Grunak. Evil
Right, so
Grunak.
I psychologically, using my psychic connection to Steve, my friend, he's the large spider. You may have forgotten.
Her.
I want him to
Let's
crawl
decide.
up the wall. I want him
That's
to
her
crawl up
pronoun,
the
dude.
wall.
She, her, just to be clear.
Or she, yeah. And then also, like, I reject. I mean, I reject the gender binary, and so I think that Steve is a totally fine name for her. And she can choose her pronouns. She hasn't yet, but I'm open to that for sure. So I suggest that they go up and flank the other spider by going up on the wall, and try to go up on the wall and then fire a constraining web on this other spider as quick as they can. And that spider's name is Larry.
Larry and Steve. Okay.
Larry and Steve.
So
Got it.
So she's trying to position herself like basically, you know.
Mhm. Yep.
By the
Here.
way, I screwed up big time. I could have forgiven myself, and then there would have been two of me the entire rest of the game.
Oh, God.
That would have been
Thank
so
God, no.
cool.
Don't wreck on that.
There could still be two
Yeah,
Grunaks,
that
though.
would've been
Imagine the flex.
Two Grunaks.
Oh, two Grunaks. The world's not big enough, dude.
A couple.
Dude, they would spot each other all the time.
They'd probably fall in love, actually.
They would go to bed.
Yeah.
They would go in their tent spooning every night.
We would share.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna stop.
Grunak's
there.
only gay
There's a
for
lot of
himself.
other jokes about what they do in the. All right, who rolls for the spider? Do you, Lyle, or do we?
No, you guys do. Yeah.
Ramdas does.
All right, I'll roll here. Regular normal attack roll. Come on, Spider. Yes.
Boom.
Nice.
Spider, like Steve, is confused that she's attacking you. But she's cool with it. She's like, all right, man, I'll do it. You're like, you sense small confusion from her, and you do 3 points
She's
of damage.
attacking herself. Yeah, big Spider. Yeah.
Wait, is she attacking herself, or did she attack Ramdas?
The evil
Larry.
Rondos.
No,
Evil
herself.
Rondos.
Oh, so she went all the way. She went to like here.
She attacked.
Well, shoot a web.
Oh,
Remember,
So
she's
she shot
climbing
a
on the
web.
ceiling.
Oh, that was a web. Okay, sorry. She webbed
Yeah,
herself. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
evil
yeah.
Steve.
She was using her entangling
Perfect.
ability
Yes.
from the wall, from a position of some like security up high.
Safety.
Yeah, Larry is entangled.
Yes.
Rad.
All right.
Can Chitty go now?
Chitty can go.
Chitty's gonna run over and attack.
Herself.
He's gonna try and shove himself into the water.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
He's like, this is what they all did. This is what I have to do. I must kill myself to be truly born.
And this is actually how he gets over the trauma of almost falling in the water. Like by pushing himself in the water, he dissolves the kind of fear he had.
The old him is dead.
Remember,
do I
Chitty is
quest
very
roll it?
critical. Chitty is very critical of every decision that Buck makes. Remember that.
Yes.
He doesn't know that I made this decision. He thinks it was his idea.
Oh God, what is free will?
So, there is known. Apparently.
Let me get a melee attack.
Okay, melee. 1 second. Let me go find that. I don't know if I have his thing open. Can I just quest roll it?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it!
Wait. Oh, okay. There was 2 there.
Oh, you double rolled.
I somehow double rolled. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
was so
think the
close.
first one counts, but damn it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Chitty misses Chitty.
That's a Chitty outcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yup.
Oh my
It had to
God.
be said. It had to be said.
It was just sitting there. Everyone's like, am I gonna, are you
Yeah.
gonna, who's gonna take that one?
Yeah, like an entire pandemic's worth of role playing is leading. It's been leading us all to this moment.
It was a very
I am
a
ready.
Chitty moment, I might say.
Oh,
All right, so yeah, I think is everyone gone?
Grunak
No,
hasn't gone.
Grunak
I
hasn't
know.
done it.
Yeah, do it.
And
Keep going.
also, Ramdas he hasn't actually taken direct
Oh,
action.
no.
Other than like do a flaming moonwalk up the stairs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does he leave flaming footprints, by the way, behind?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like kind of like in Billie Jean. Like,
Right,
where there's,
right,
like,
exactly.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. And then the brightness of the flames depends on exactly what movie did. Like if he pops them onto his nose, they're super bright. But if he just does that thing where he leans forward like a smooth criminal, which he can do, without the
Obviously.
Of course he can.
Without a question.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah. So he pulls an arrow and he's going to shoot an arrow, regular attack at himself over here, from at range. So here we go.
So do you just have like spider webs on the bottom of your shoes so you can do the lean?
That's right. Yeah. So he's going to fire a normal attack roll, and given that it's success with standard damage, he makes this little sound like
Sorry, my
What
daughter was
sound?
coming in. I was
What
helping her.
sound?
I think that was it. Did I get it right?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yep,
yeah, that's right.
You were shooting yourself, right?
Bingo. Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. So now I think Grunak he's been just waiting for his super Grunak move, I believe.
He's gonna do well. I can only do one move or one ability and an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm not going to then go into flow. I'm going to simply do a wild attack then. He sees himself. He pauses briefly, sort of brings his finger to his lips and kisses it, and then points at the other Grunak. Now, the other Grunak, by the way, has a very, very, very thin goatee.
Ah, yes.
He considers it his mirror.
Mhm.
Mirror. And so he launches with a wild attack.
Come on, crit.
Oh.
Wait, so Greg, let me make sure I understand this. You're saying your doppelganger looks exactly like you, except with slightly different facial hair?
Just this amazingly thin, goatee that just is, otherwise exactly the same.
Yeah. All right, so my Ramdas looks exactly like me, except he's got a mullet and a super douchey, kind of like mustache, novelty facial hair thing going on, and a Trump 2020 T-shirt.
Nice.
All right, so now I think everyone's gone. Wait, he gets a counterattack. Sorry, I get a counterattack on you.
But also the flyer.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Prick.
Oh, Prick is useless. All he can do is turn invisible. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a normal attack roll. Okay, you take 2 damage. But the tough choice is I will take either 0 or.
Wait. Okay. I actually, when an enemy within reach rolls a tough choice or worse on a basic attacks against you, you parry their attack and take no damage.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
beautiful.
can you counterattack the counterattack?
I can if he would have rolled worse.
If you
Yeah.
had missed
But then if you had missed, I would have counterattacked you.
Oh, that's right.
Could have gone
It's
all night.
With Grunak, it always goes all night.
perfectly.
Stamina.
Whoa.
Because perfectly, of course, the evil Grunak takes, I take a swing and the evil Grunak takes a swing and I parry it perfectly with a mirror move.
There's like a clash and then like a lens flare.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right,
There's
so
sparks from our blades.
all right, that's it. Finally,
Yeah, dear
All right.
God.
evil Grunak is coming back at you, dude.
Come on, miss.
He's gonna take a shot at you. Here it comes. Normal attack roll. 2 damage.
Oh man.
And then let's see. Chitty Bang Bang is gonna attack Chitty Bang Bang. These things punch really hard
Come on,
With
Chitty miss.
with their giant spears.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine, because if my chitty goes away, he reforms.
Consciousness has made him so that he,
No, you can't pull that shit.
Oh no!
Oh,
10 points.
10 points of
I think
damage.
he
What
can
the-
pull that.
No, you
Your
can't.
chitty's
You
dead.
can't. I invested heavily in poor Chitty.
Oh, well, Chitty's gone.
Chitty's gone, dude. It's over. But you may maybe somehow I'll give you a way to get him back somehow.
Okay.
He's just
Dude,
Oh.
just convert the other one. Convert the other Chitty.
but he's
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
Take
yeah.
over the other one.
It's genius, man. It's genius.
No,
And the
you've
thing
got
is
to.
he won't be sentient, so he'll just do what I say and he'll come back from the dead.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like finally a
I
wife
know.
that won't talk. God.
I know. Like, is there anything more tragic? The most compelling character arc we've got is our Chitty, which is this fucking like automaton construct with
It's a mud golem.
and just a golem following orders, just like screwed algorithm. And then suddenly, at the moment of its death, it achieved consciousness. And then Sean turned it, brought it to the light, and it began to prosecute gloriousness in the pursuit of resurrecting this entire land, and then it just got fucked up and
By
killed
itself.
it killed itself.
But it's mirror.
by its own self.
You know,
I
that is a short and confusing history of consciousness right there.
That was a horrible
Yes,
thing to
it
do,
is.
Sean.
But
It's a-
John,
You should feel bad about that.
it is effectively generalizable to all humans' experience with consciousness.
That's true. That's true. You're born screaming into the world, and you leave it the same.
No, actually, you're
Murdering
born
yourself.
plastered to a wall
Yeah,
by
yeah,
spider web, falling
Right.
into a magical river that will most certainly dissolve you forever.
Highly
After someone
generalizable.
beats consciousnly
Yeah.
into you.
yeah. You briefly see love and light, and then a version of you kills you.
It's horrible.
And poor Chitty. All right, let's see.
It's actually a metaphor for parenthood. You're just not getting it.
It's so fucking
It all is.
All right, so Mirror Steve is going to use this opportunity to tear itself out of the web, which it's able to do, but that's its full action.
Cool.
And then Mirror Ramdas is going to take a swipe at Steve.
No, not at Steve.
Yeah. Watch me roll a crit again.
Oh my god. Oh.
3 damage on Steve.
Is Steve limping?
Steve's got a ton of hit points.
Really?
Yeah, Steve is massive.
What is that, 14 or something?
14, I believe.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
Okay.
Steve's tough. All right, so that's it. Yeah, everybody's
All right.
gone. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Ramdas went, right? Wait, did Ramdas go?
Yeah. Ramdas, I shot an arrow at myself and did 3 damage.
Yeah. All right, you guys are back up.
All right. I'm going to take a swing at evil Grunak. But first, I'm going to focus and become the wind, because I think this is going to be a slugfest a bit. So he focuses, calms his body, and proceeds to set his hammer down and just punches himself in the face.
Whoa, okay.
Were you putting the hammer down?
Yeah, I am setting the hammer down gently. And I'm just punching him.
He just wanted a chance to get his hands on himself.
I want this to go Greco-Roman.
And you missed.
Oh, dude.
I'm distracted by my own beauty. I'm distracted by my own beauty.
It's gonna transition from hammer blows to fist blows.
No, wait.
Wrestling.
Can I say that? I miss, but I sort of like fall into myself so that now we're grappling now. Like it was an intentional miss.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I switched it from a fist fight to wrestling.
Ken, there are no restraint holds that involve the ass. You need to focus on the upper torso.
Keep your hands up.
The parts of ourselves that we express through role play.
It's good. We always knew Grunak was going to this place.
Grunak or Ken?
It's Grunak. It's Grunak. I really feel like I understand.
Damien, is there a difference at this point? Like, can you tell where one stops and the other begins?
I can't.
This is all I know of Ken, so no.
Mick.
Was Mick nothing to you? Mick's been erased.
I mean, I feel like Mick was you can either play yourself as a character or you play the opposite. I think Mick was the opposite.
Ken is actually Mick, just so you know.
Just glaring people down with the eye.
Ken's a lot of things, but he's not a super buff, 8% body fat, homosexual professional wrestler.
Jason, I've been doing things during the pandemic, man. I've been working out.
Yeah, that's the thing about Grunak. He's not homosexual. He's autosexual.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Much better.
It limits his choices.
Would that be like narcissexual? Narcissexual.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
He's neither attracted to men nor women categorically. Yeah, he's
just
into himself. He's really into himself.
We should get Grunak.
What's your pronoun? What's your gender? My gender is Grunak.
I am Grunak.
All right, so
I identify as Grunak.
Grunak.
What's everyone else doing besides watching?
Oh, we're watching, all right. We're watching this like it's a show. Give me some popcorn. So I'm gonna go. I think I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna liberate the other Shandog or whatever it is.
Shebang Man.
Shebang Man. Yeah, so I liberate Shebang Man, and I assume that Shebang Man suffered from a similar character flaw.
I'm actually very similar, but actually what happens is Shebang Man is covered with the mud of itself, like it created itself so hard that like it just like it is both itself and itself. Like it was dead. It was.
Are you gonna make him? Are you gonna make him intelligent?
Oh yeah. Oh, the part of itself that was itself is there, almost like the the kind of sheen on a bubble. Like it's
Oh, this is good.
So wait, so
That is
so
legitimately-
Chitty is back.
That is legitimately cutting edge sci-fi fantasy right there.
Yeah.
Like that is a whole new concept.
That is beautiful. I love that.
I killed myself
no,
and got
he's-
myself all over myself, and so then when a spell was cast on me, it affected myself.
But through humanity, I was restored.
So it is conscious for sure, and its sense of skepticism and criticality towards you is there, but also its sense of the horror and glory of existence is also there. Like its mind has been opened to this spectacle of the world that has been born.
Feed it some shrooms now. Now feed it some right now.
Oh,
No, yeah. Oh yeah. No.
we need to send this thing on a spirit journey with that Minotaur from the first level.
Yeah. Yeah. Grunak no longer going to be king. This whole trilogy. This whole trilogy is about the ascension of Chitty.
The book where you don't meet the main character till like 3/4 of the way through.
All right, now I can control him, right?
Well, technically he controls himself, but
I'm gonna whisper into his mind, and I'm gonna say, "Attack evil Grunak."
attack evil Grunak. Yeah, it's
Is that adequate clarity morally? I mean, is it obvious which one's evil?
It has a goatee, a black skinny
Yeah, I mean,
goatee.
nothing
Wait, what
says.
do you
obvious,
think was
Jason.
black goatees?
All right, I'm doing it. Or wait, how do we attack with him? I don't have his character sheet.
I just showed him to you,
Okay, all right. I'm gonna.
and it can be controlled by all players. Here, I'm gonna rename him to be
What a-
Chitty Chitty.
Chitty
5
Chitty.
standard damage on evil Grunak.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough to kill him, dude.
Nice.
Here, I'm gonna move Chitty Chitty down to.
He's bested the king. Does that not make him king?
No,
I
he's
think it
evil
does.
Grunak. Grunak kind of cradles the dead Grunak for a moment.
Aw.
Just gently sets him down.
As that
Just
happens, though, the dead
Grunak.
Grunak kind of turns into clay.
Oh,
Like, the color goes
Right.
out of him, and
Right.
Can we say
But
that
only-
he rolls through the fingers, like that you're holding this clay that
Yeah.
just runs through your fingers?
Oh,
Well,
there's tears
Grunak-
falling from Grunak's eyes right now.
into the
He's
clay.
weeping.
And Grunak passes his hand over dead evil Grunak's face and the close.
mhm.
But it just smears the clay.
As your tears fall into evil Grunak, because your body is infused with the water of Athos, the little green plants start to grow out of the clay, like instantly. They go,
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
that makes Grunak cry more. It's more tears. And there's just all these little plants.
more plants, dude. More plants.
So I think we should. What are we gonna do with evil? With what Steve? Who was the non-Steve one?
I'm going for Larry.
Larry.
Larry. Yeah. What are we gonna do with Larry?
So-
I feel like Larry's restrained.
Aman is going because the stairs are going up, right?
Yeah.
Aman wants to run up the stairs, and because Grunak is like leaned down over, he wants to use Grunak to like leap. So like take a step on Grunak's back and leap in the air with Barthel and take a stab at
Steve
Larry.
or Larry. Yep. Nice. Very cinematic.
That's
good.
That's really easily done because Grunak is like a piece of furniture or
Yeah.
like a spring vault.
He's just a solid piece of furniture.
Right. Right. Grunak, without even like giving it particularly much thought, just might intuitively like perk a shoulder to give.
Just that little
Aman a
extra.
great-
Just a little bit of a flex. Just boom.
Damn.
Oh yes.
So
Run
that
up
is
and-
actually 6 damage because Barthel
Whoa.
has 3 damage.
Whoa.
And he
Oh.
should get a bonus for leaping off
Oh,
the internet.
snap.
Yeah. There's a gravity at play thing here going on.
Like both of this, like the cinematics are like both. He's got both hands like plunging down with a knife,
Yeah.
Oh,
flying
dude.
through the air.
And dude, you just straight up just kill the spider, just like all in. It's like
Just both hands, sword into the head. Just
dissolves into mud everywhere, and clay.
Nice job,
Very-
Murderbot.
Dude, Aman, I think is actually your leading killer in this campaign.
I think so. Yeah.
Grunak looks up and gives a golf clap. Just this very slow, kind of amazing.
Take the time you need, Grunak. It's okay.
I'm going to say that other Ramdas gets pushed into the water by Steve, by the way, guys, just to keep it going.
Boop.
And he's gone. Cool. You guys did it. You defeated yourselves in the mirror battle.
Grunak's going to gather some of the little plants and take them with him.
Oh.
You should plate them into your hair.
He'll braid them into like a little chain and puts like a crown on his head.
By the way that Steve kicks Ramdas into the water is while everybody else is gawking at the spectacle of Grunak weeping with the
evil Grunak.
Yeah, he just delicately extends one little foot and just pushes him
right, because Clay Ramdas was just like aghast at how
he was soaking it all
it's not
in.
even threat. What the fuck? I'm standing right here with an enemy, and then no one cares at all.
Evil Ramdas was watching with the same assiduousness that my daughter watches like some cheesy, thing on online.
Okay.
What a beautiful moment.
That was a great scene. That was good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I have not laughed that hard in a while.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Allow myself to combat myself.
All right, so now what?
Well, obviously,
we're gonna leap onto the stage.
Grunak's gonna go right up to the.
Go kill the boss and all the
right up to the fist.
Okay, all right. So when
while he does that, he's gonna eat a couple more apples.
Yeah, who is this person here? They don't look happy.
Yeah, you guys, as you get closer to the fist, I mean, you kind of have to go around it to see it because the fist is kind of blocking him. You see a dude sitting in a chair silently, his eyes blazing, just watching you guys, just observing. And Grunak, as you get close to that fist, are you gonna heal him first, or?
I grabbed a couple of apples and munched a couple of apples on the way up the stairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what you at?
I'm at 8.
Got it. Remember, you can only eat 3 of those per day.
Oh.
So you've eaten 2 before, so.
All right, so I can only heal up to.
I think you should blow some AP and then have Damien heal you with your AP.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. All right, so I will eat just 1 apple then, or do I need to eat any apples?
You don't have to eat apples because you can get a full heal.
Yeah. You took what, 2 damage in that, or did you take?
I'm down to 4.
Okay.
Prior.
I'm gonna slap a mend on you. Heal you for 5.
But I'll give you the AP, right, to do that.
Not on this one.
Oh, okay.
It's only the combat
better
heal.
one. Yeah.
But this one's cheaper and gives 5, but it has to be out of combat.
Yep. So as soon as you're within 15 feet, that giant fist kind of comes up, and it's like a forearm basically, and it reaches out and it just tries to punch your ass, dude.
I'm gonna. Can I attempt to evade or dodge the giant fist?
Catch it!
No, it's just an attack.
If it sucks.
All right, just attack. Do it.
Miss. Let him counterattack. No.
Oh, that's
all
not
right.
bad. At fist.
3.
Is that Hellboy's fist?
And then it smacks you once, and then it comes back in again, and then here comes the next attack. And
fuck Lyle.
Oh man.
6 points all day, and we're back in initiative.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Fine. Fucking bitch. All right. So I'm going to go into the flow again.
Yes, flow.
What are you at?
All right.
What are you at?
Well, just a second. Hold on. With the I'll go take the flow. Hold on. Let's go to focus. Actually.
I love how the entire way that we do combat, the entire way this game works, is that all we do is we heal Grunak, and Grunak runs in and fights things. We should optimize around this. We should optimize around this.
There are some things. I mean, I should be, before we go into combat, if I wasn't interested in triggering everything immediately in this particular room. I should be doing the thing that gives us all rerolls. I can do that every time, but I have to have preparation to do it, and I'm always in a fucking. I'm gonna go.
Right. You always forget because you're in such a hurry. Wait, before you take action though, let's just take a moment and do like table talk strategy here because I want to check with I want to do some theory crafting here. I have this ability, this 3 AP ability called Deadeye, and verbatim it reads: you take aim and focus your senses, automatically scoring a triumph with a ranged weapon on a nearby creature or object that you target. The hit disables the targeted limb. So if I
yes.
It's not gonna work. It's a massive pound start, guys.
It's like, we finally.
Yes,
It's a
we
limb.
can. It is absolutely a limb.
I will say that you will disable one of its fingers.
There is no. He shoots for the wrist.
Yeah,
Can he
that's the
pick
one.
the finger? Can he pick which one?
Of course he can. He's a Deadeye.
Yes.
That's not worth 3 AP. As you were, Grunak.
God damn it!
I have to say I'm a little disappointed in that one.
I get it, but I'm still sad.
Yeah.
That would have been wonderful.
You don't want to absolutely trivialize a fight with 3 AP.
Some DMs might have given in on that one, Lyle.
Yeah. Some DMs, likable DMs.
That may be true, but some DMs have been plumbing the metaphysical depths of reality here, guys. So.
Okay. One thing we could do is we could incapacitate it with our spider.
I am going to follow up with a normal attack. So I that was my ability. I went into the flow, so I am like the wind, so that fucking thing can't hit me again.
Not again.
Nice. Standard damage. Does the hand look fatigued?
Standard. No.
It's a magic weapon I hit it with, Lyle.
Oh, it's a magic weapon. Yeah. It does 2 points.
All right, I'm going to try in my next movement to get around the hand and see if it rotates.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's someone else's turn because I did my actions then.
Let's have.
Or can I do an ability and attack and move? No.
No. You get attack and ability, or attack or ability and move. All right.
Who wants to take? I'm basically just gonna heal Grunak.
Nice. This feels comfortable. This feels the way we do things.
I literally have a meat shield in front of me in the bottom.
Can we have Steve go ahead and try to incapacitate the hand? The fist.
Oh, with the web it, yeah.
Yeah. So I whisper using my mind's eye, my link to Steve to advance further up on the wall here, and then do a incapacitation attack at the hand. So give me a second here to get back to my Steve.
If that hand was mobile, I would liberate the shit out of it. By the way.
Wait, let's say it again.
If that hand was mobile, I would liberate the shit out of it.
We have the best companion ever. A giant arm crawling along behind us. Just like
it's usefully positioned. It's usefully positioned. What if you liberate it and it helps us with whatever's behind it? Is it worth it?
Like it just reaches around and smashes whatever's behind
Liberate's really costly for me. Like I'm already negative AP for the session, so I shouldn't liberate everything, even though that is, of course, my temptation.
Right.
All right, so it hits, and the webbing gets all over the hand, and we'll see if it has any impact on it. But it's a webby looking giant iron hand now.
I'd like to note that spider is big, like that hand is, like the fist is big, so the spider should be able to shoot a giant web onto it. Like it should be able to shoot a rather large web because it would web other spiders.
But it's just, how strong is it? Also, this hand could very easily squash our spider, and that is a scary thought.
Yeah, our spider's not coming near that hand. It's
just stay away. Steve, stay away.
Is that where you left it?
Yeah. It fired. It attacks from a distance.
Yeah, because the hand has 15 feet reach.
Well, it's up on the wall. It's like up.
Okay. Oh, it's high up. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's high. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of reach now. All right.
I
Cool.
Grunak, do you want to give me 2 AP?
Yeah.
Okay. So Amon's gonna heal Grunak with Grunak's AP. So I'm gonna re-add the AP to my.
Got it.
And that's Amon's turn.
I guess I'll go. I'll throw a shield up.
Shield. Very nice.
And then I would like to have Chitty go. And I want Chitty to run up and just full on crit this shit.
Okay, Chitty.
Come on, Chitty.
Do it, kid.
Come on, Chitty.
Oh.
Down.
All right.
Chitty does damage though, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Chitty does some
Yeah,
damage.
okay. So you can either choose to miss or hit, and I get a counterattack against you. And my counterattack will be to tear my way out of the web.
I think I'll go ahead and hit because I think doing 5 damage makes sense. Everybody agree?
All right.
I bet it's gonna take half damage.
Why is it gonna
It's
take
not-
half damage?
It's not a magic.
Actually, these things aren't undead. And
Oh, the only undead that take half. I'm always just like everything has resistance normal.
yeah, no, this thing does not have resistance.
Cool, worth it.
I mean, it's got a ton of fucking hit points though.
Why don't we all
Right.
just stay back and let Ramdas sit there and chip it
Ramdas
down
just
by
shoot
shooting
at
it? What the
Yeah.
what the F are
Well-
we doing?
Grunak can't fight like that, and he already invested the 4 AP.
Well, yeah, the thing's not going to hit me. And didn't you say there was like something behind it or something? What's behind? Can we?
There's a dude sitting in a throne.
Yeah, I want to try to get around to it on my move. I'm just going to run by the hand. I'm just going to try to sprint past it and try to get to the dude.
Got
Mhm.
it.
I think he's overseeing our trials.
Well, I'm about to oversee him.
Who's next?
Ramdas?
Ramdas will go. Ramdas takes a few steps to the right to get conclusively out of range of this hand, and then he sits Indian style, which is his preferred shooting position. And then he takes a really light, like 1 gram microdose, which enhances his vision and his hearing,
Instantly.
and also just makes it much
For
more
Ramdas,
enjoyable.
yes.
It's just like dangling from his hair or something. He just like reaches out and bites it. Like
Maybe.
It's just always at the ready, kind of his pocket. He's got a little like loose handful in his right hand.
he's getting really good at like very quickly and serendipitously like just like eating drugs. He's like,
Yeah.
like what do you do there, man?
Yeah. It's basically flavor text on a magic
what-
card with no actual impact on the game. And
No, I
then
love it.
That's how you eat mushrooms at
And
a
then
concert, Lyle.
he draws his bow and he fires. And his plan is to just sit here in a kind of a meditative state and shoot arrows at this cocksucker as long as he can.
Huh?
Well, we all really know that you have just Altoids in your pocket and you're just putting us on about having mushrooms in there.
Ramdas has never done a single drug.
Oh!
Yeah, he's not extreme. All right, 3 more. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But again,
All right. Is everybody gone?
what's the hand going to do?
Has everyone gone?
I think everyone's gone.
All right. Yeah. The hand has torn its way free from the webbing.
Okay.
That's one action.
No, that was his counterattack on Chitty Bang Bang, and it gets 2 attacks.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, did I roll a 1?
Yup.
Yes.
Oh my god. Fun.
Like one of the fingers gets stuck in the ground when it hits, like it misses us and it gets
Jams
kind of
its
jammed.
finger.
So it's
Yeah.
it's kind of stuck in the stone or whatever.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So it like, so as it reaches forward and extends itself, trying to hit you, it smashes into the ground in front because you kind of like nimbly dodge aside, and it actually gets lodged in there into the ground, and stuck. And you can see that on the other side, like at the top part of the arm as it's out, there's like this kind of mechanism thing that if you could maybe slice it, it would separate the arm from the pedestal. And
Oh.
Grunak is on that.
Grunak, you must flow like the wind.
He's going to flow like the wind. So have they gone? So that's their attack.
Yeah, that was it. That was his attack. Yeah.
So Grunak's going to sprint and jump up, like vault up on top of the arm, and run along the arm, and just come down and smash his hammer down on the machinery as hard as he can.
Do it.
Bang bang. Grunak's silver hammer came down.
We're going to do a
pretty sure
on this.
Double damage.
Nice. Yeah, it separates it, and there's like copper wires and like shit everywhere, and the arm just kind of like falls over, separated, and while the fist is still kind of embedded into the pathway.
And he wants to make sure that it does kind of a flip after he does that. I want to make sure that he does like a dramatic flip and ends right in front of the guy in the chair.
Yeah, you do. And then with a snarl on his face, he rises from the chair. And I think we can call it here, unless you guys want to do the boss fight.
That works for me. I'm rather tired, so.
Cool. Yeah, no, it's perfect. You guys can.
No, it's an excellent cliffhanger. I can go either way, but yeah, that's a good. It's also a good.
Yeah, this is good. You've arrived right at the boss fight at the very end, so I think it's a perfect cliffhanger.
So rad.
Perfect. That was excellent.
That was a deeply, deeply entertaining set of combats with a really, really literary through line for a number of characters.
I will say that the abilities that we have with the quest system make for some good stories.
Totally.
The scenes are good for sure.
Yeah. Like it's like the whole thing is designed to tell stories, whereas Zweihander is designed to just like. I mean, it's great. They're both wonderful. This is not a criticism at all, but Zweihander is just designed for it to be sort of like painful and brutish, and then over quickly. Like the most interesting narrative thing that happened in all of Zweihander was we got a woman burned at the stake for being a witch because we dosed her. You know what I mean? Like, it's really remarkable.
I will say I remember Zweihander's stories more after the fact.
Because it's like kind of more realistic, like it's more gritty.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why. I don't know why. Yeah.
Because you know what? It's like there's so many narratives and stories out there about just like winning. Right.
Yeah.
And Zweihander is sort of like it's comedic violence, and I mean it is comedic the way we've played it, certainly.
The way we played it. Yeah.
Because it's so dark, but it's dark comedy. You know, we play in this.
Right.
You know, the world is fucking grim, and I like it that way, right? And I don't know. I like sort of the Scrabble of survival.
Yeah. No, it is wonderful. It's true. We add our own like we take the grimdark thing, but you know, we suffocate a lot of people in feces, which is not
do.
But one is a lot.
It's enough.
It's
enough.
Oh, not just feces, putrid river water. I mean, come on, you gotta like.
Oh yeah.
It's the cocktail that matters.
Drownings and.
But I think part of it is there's so, like in Quest there is a like the number of times we've dropped, like we know that we are going to succeed. Where in Zweihander there's a lot of times that like I feel I'm sitting more on the edge of my seat waiting to see the results of a roll, and that just adds to the memorability of the story.
Yeah, that's true.
And Sean really pointed out, it's like our strategy is like, send fucking Grunak in, smash a bunch of shit, with Aman right behind him, like literally kind of just hand on his shoulder during the entire combat, just like juicing him, juice. And then
we have two ranged
guys
supports.
like taking over monsters and sending the monsters in as fodder. I mean,
right.
Right. Grunak basically is like Wolverine, if Wolverine had a guy behind him.
Yeah.
That gave him the healing.
If my super healing power had a name.
Anyone ever played Team Fortress 2?
Yes.
Yeah, with the
the heavy and the medic.
Yeah, heavy and the medic. Nice.
So speaking of Zweihander, guys, I am thinking of maybe migrating us over to Foundry, and just to make my life a lot easier as a GM, to Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I know you guys like systems, So this will give you a chance to try another system that is like 90% similar to Zweihander with some key differences. And those key differences are, one, you actually have hit points.
Oh, okay.
So instead of having the whole thresholds and wounds and how all that works, you
simply have hit points.
you have hit points. And the other big difference is that you can build up advantages in combat. So when you succeeded on opposed checks, or you successfully hit someone, or whatever, you gain an advantage point, and those advantage points are exchangeable for +10 on your percentile dice. So,
so that means I'm gonna have to buy a 4th edition handbook.
Yeah.
What
Is it 4th edition, Lyle?
It is 4th edition. I did not want to impose costs on you guys though. So for your Christmas presents this year, I'd be happy to split the cost of the books with you as your Christmas present for the year.
That's really kind of you.
Super kind. I mean, I'd buy it anyway, probably. But
Ken's like,
now I can buy 2.
Can I use that on something else? Because I've already bought that. So would we? Were you thinking that we would migrate, that we would rip and replace our characters from Zweihander and just continue the campaign but use a different system? It's a great idea. I mean, the Zweihander system's amazing. It is definitely heavy. You know what I mean?
Well, but it and Warhammer Fantasy are like 90% the same game.
Do you?
Really?
Do you think you like the 4th edition rule set better than Zweihander?
So it's more. Zweihander feels like they threw like the kitchen sink at the system and tried to go for like everything that they could. Warhammer Fantasy does not do that. It is more of a kind of streamlined interpretation of Zweihander.
Oh, it's Cubicle 7.
Yes, it's Cubicle 7. Yep.
Okay.
But by the way, the PDF for the book is in the Zweihander folder that I shared out to you guys. So you can already just go. Obviously, physical copy is better, as everyone knows. But if you want to sneak preview the book, it's in the shared Google Drive.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. The other thing is really for me is that all of the kind of spells and all of the kind of items and objects and everything in the game is all very Warhammer, world based.
Mm-hmm.
So with for example, with Eugene, all the stuff will just make more sense, like the spells that he has, and because it'll resonate with the in-game, systems.
And it means you don't have to constantly be adapting Zweihander to Warhammer,
which is what I've been doing, and it's exhausting. It's a lot of work to keep adapting over the things. Whereas this way, I can just be like, and here it is. Here's the NPC. Yep. He's already.
And the Warhammer universe is rich, and
I'm totally down for this, guys. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
I think it looks great.
Super down for it.
I'm always down to play new systems. I love the story we're telling and the characters we have, so it's really exciting to get to keep doing that, but just kind of shift it a little bit mechanically.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I am super. I forget now that we're talking about it. I am those characters. We had a lot of interesting narrative baked into them, right? Like getting rich and getting that house and what a dick Siren is, and I don't know. I can go back to that anytime.
Yeah. There's a lot going on with all of the characters. And you haven't even met Sean's mom yet.
Yeah.
Wait, can we get off Sean's mom?
Not yet.
But yes, please send me your Venmos, guys, and then I will send you your Christmas presents in the form of cash, which you can reimburse yourselves for the.
Warhammer.
So okay, cool. Thank you, Lyle. So question for you: I'm looking at with the second edition in here.
4th edition.
Yeah, but you have some second edition supplements.
Oh yeah, I just put them in there to give you guys so there's a thing there about hedge witches that I thought would be useful.
Okay, got it.
Something like that. Yeah.
We're not going to need those in particular. Okay.
No,
cool.
They're just to add to the whole ambiance of it.
Well, yeah, that's cool, and it gives us, because there's so much detail around the mythos, the Warhammer world mythos. The context will be a lot cleaner, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Everything will just translate really easily.
Is 4th edition the one to get? I mean, is that the one to play?
It's the latest edition.
Yeah.
Most
And
recent.
is it good?
Yeah.
Well, it's excellent, but the Foundry dudes have released all the content I'm using.
So it's, if for no other reason than that, it's the one to get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to make pogs. I don't have to make maps. I don't have to do handouts. I can just show up and GM for you guys with like very little prep.
You can focus on the other
amazing.
aspects that you want to, and not the prep.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What is up,
I enjoy doing that stuff too, but obviously this makes it easier for me to focus on that game.
So I didn't totally appreciate the nearly. I thought that Zweihander was because I sort of use that rules with Command F only, right? I never really read it wholesale, and I didn't quite appreciate the extent to which Zweihander was intentionally sort of aping or extending the Warhammer universe. I thought that was sort of you taking a grimdark rule set and applying it to that milieu. What's the relationship between Zweihander? Like, what's their value prop that they, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So they basically came up with Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition before Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition came out.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
And it's also free of the Games Workshop control of their IP. So Games Workshop, they're cocksuckers, man. They're terrible people.
Yeah.
I mean, they've created this wonderful world, but they're a horrid company. And
well, they suck people for money, right? I mean, that's their whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
they soak people for money,
and they're really good at it. They're so good at it.
Well,
people keep paying it.
There used to be a ton of files, a ton of like user-created material about Warhammer stuff that went out of print, right? And so there were files all over the internet with this cool stuff, right? And Games Workshop like totally sent their lawyer army after everybody, and everybody had to delete and remove all that shit,
except for the Russians.
Yeah, except for BitTorrent networks.
But anyway, it's just like that's just their attitude toward their fan base, though. It's like, we're gonna come get you,
right?
Because we love our product.
They sure have put out a lot of material, though, and one of the things about it that I do appreciate is that it does seem like I was looking at the I can't remember which novels I was looking at starting, but I started one of the books, and it was quite good, actually, like one of the fiction books.
Yeah. No, they clearly have, like, they generate so much lore to support their plastic figures and gaming rules that they clearly have some
the resin
special sauce editorial process, right? Because very little of it is shitty or boring, right? Like, and there's so much of it.
Well, they hired a bunch of good writers to do it. Like, they actually invested in that part of their system.
Did they contract to Cubicle 7, or did Cubicle 7 get the license?
It's a license, yeah.
It's a license, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
And they put out some amazing material. Like, they're just some incredible stuff. They're really crushing it.
Cool. Okay.
All
right.
Cool. Yeah, no, I love it. I love that idea, actually. And then just to be totally Warhammer, sounds fun.
Everybody say goodbye to the stream and the recording.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
To the stream.
right, guys.